What's happening, everybody? Jeff Lightsy Jr. here with the Ball Sports Network. Thank you guys for the continued support. Continue to hit the like, share, subscribe, and the notification bells. I upload videos every single day. Now, the Pittsburgh Steelers, they look pretty good. I'm not going to lie. The Giants aren't a good team. But one thing that carries in most games is defense. And Pittsburgh's defense is real. I mean, it is real. Bud Dupree, T.J. Watt, Minkah Fitzpatrick. Like, they got some ball players. Devin Bush over on that defensive side. They forced the Giants. They held Saquon Barkley. Now, this is the running back most people think is the best running back in the league, right? It's like him, Christian McCaffrey, Zeke, Dalvin Cook, Alvin Kamara. Like, those are the top 5 consensus. But Saquon Barkley, talent-wise, to most people was the best. Saquon Barkley had 15 carries, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rushing yards on 15 carries. Daniel Jones threw 2 interceptions. The Pittsburgh defense is real, y'all. It is real, and that is something that can carry and can make people nervous. Terrell Edmonds, Devin Bush, Joe Hayden, Bud Dupree, like Minkah, Tuitt, Watt, like Cameron Hayward. Like, they got some players over here on Pittsburgh. Like, they got some studs on defense. And having Big Ben, now the key to Pittsburgh having any success, and we saw it last year, it's if Big Ben can stay healthy. Pittsburgh's a playoff team. They are a Super Bowl caliber, Super Bowl contending team. But their quarterback has to stay healthy. And we don't know if that's going to happen. He is a 38-year-old quarterback, I want to say, in year, 15, 16? Year 16 for Big Ben. Coming off missing an entire year with elbow surgery. Can he stay healthy the entire year? If he can, and because one thing we know about Big Ben, he's going to let it fly. He is going to sling the ball around. 21 to 32, 229 yards, and 3 touchdowns. He's going to let it fly. And Benny Snell might be the guy that comes and gives them a running game, their first glimpse of a legitimate running game since Le'Veon Bell walked out the door. You know, James Conner, he was a nice story. He's a good player. He's a nice story. But I think Benny Snell is a kid that can really play, a guy that can really, get down and make some plays for Pittsburgh. Living in the state of Kentucky, Benny Snell went to UK, and he was a ball player there. And I think he can be a ball player in the NFL. I think he really can go ahead and supplant James Conner for that RB1 spot. And like I said, with this kind of defense, when you play this kind of defense, you can beat a lot of teams in the league. Lamar Jackson's my guy, and the Ravens are my pick for the Super Bowl. But if they're going to have some trouble with a team before they get to Kansas City, or a team that might prevent them from playing against Kansas City and knocking them off the throne, the Super Bowl champs, it could be a team right in their own division in the AFC, because the AFC is so wide open. You have the Ravens and you have the Chiefs. And outside of them two, ain't nobody else pretty dominant. New England got Cam, but they are limited. They're very limited. The Bills, nobody's scared of the Bills. The Browns are phonies like we thought. And that's about it. Like, that's really the Colts aren't any good. The Texans aren't good enough, even with Deshaun Watson. They don't have enough pieces on their team. That team can beat Pittsburgh. The team that could shock Kansas City, could shock Baltimore, could be Pittsburgh if their quarterback stays healthy with the way this defense plays. Because how do you disrupt talented quarterbacks like Patrick Mahomes and Lamar Jackson? You do it with a pass rush. Bud Dupree, T.J. Watt, Cameron Hayward can get to the passer. Minkah Fitzpatrick leading the defensive backfield can make plays, and Big Ben can spread it around. These guys, these receivers are going to look better than they are with Big Ben playing football. Juju Smith got in the end zone a couple times. Dante Johnson, Chase Claypool, and James Washington, they're going to be names we're going to know if Big Ben stays healthy, because he's going to let it fly. Let me know your thoughts on the Pittsburgh Steelers. Do you think that defense is legit as I think it, or do you think it's just because they're playing the Giants and the Giants are a bad team? Let me know in the comments down below. Once again, my name is Jeff Lightsy Jr. with the Ball Sports Network. We'll see you next time.